Rise and Grind DMV. Happy Saturday. We are waking up to gloomy conditions once again, but we will start to see some peaks of sunshine as we head through the second half of the day today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast up next.
And this morning on DC News Now, remembering those recently killed by police officers in the district. The outrage from advocates calling for more accountability during a vigil that's coming up. And the holiday season in full effect. Downtown DC Holiday Market is now open. What this year has to offer and why organizers say it's bigger and better. And why health experts are saying allergies are typically so bad in mid-November. How you can protect your family ahead of the holiday that's coming up and what's going around.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. It is Saturday, November 22nd. It's 7 o'clock. Thanksgiving, it's 5 days away. So are you done shopping for it? No. Do you have plans to run errands today or start your holiday travel? Well, let's start you with your weather and head outside. Off in the distance, kind of foggy to see, is the Washington Monument. The fog is out there, and the fog is real this morning if you're going to be on the road, so make sure you have those headlights on and drive slowly and carefully. Will the fog linger much longer? Our resident expert meteorologist Brittany Ward on the desk with us. The fog was real, especially in Montgomery County.
Yeah, I mean, when we were driving in, I was like, whew, I can't even see in front of me.
You can barely see. It was rough.
It was bad. And I mean, the sun has risen. It was 6:50 was sunrise across the area. So it looks like visibility is starting to improve across portions of the region, but regardless, still very low. So take it slow. Not only are we dealing with patchy fog, we're also dealing with those wet conditions at this hour. So if you are stepping out, you are going to be running into a few light showers, especially up and down 95 along the Beltway. So again, take it slow. Looks like heading into northern Virginia, parts of Fauquier County, they're seeing some rain. Arlington also seeing some showers as well. Now, if we head into the Beltway, it looks like we are holding on to those wet conditions closer to Washington, D.C. So if you are out in these areas, make sure to just be mindful on the road. Silver Spring seeing some rain, as well as Bowie. You head further south out towards the Clinton area, they are holding on to some light showers as well. So overall, rain will continue as we head into the next couple of hours. And if we take a look at the wider picture of radar, just to show you, there's that storm system. That's what moved through last night, and that's what sparked up some of those showers. Now you could see that rain or that system starting to push offshore. Overall, more rain to talk about as we head out towards the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. That batch of rain will move just south of us later on today. That could spark up a few more isolated showers, especially as you head out towards southern Maryland. If you plan on heading to the eastern shore, you guys could be holding on to some rain as we head through the afternoon. But if you take a look out towards the west, we do have high pressure out there. That's going to be diving into our area as we head through your day tomorrow, and that's going to be providing us with dry and mainly sunny skies. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of this forecast and what to expect, Tosin, up next.
All right, Brittany, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. 7:03 is your time. All lanes on I-270 in Montgomery County back open this morning after a police chase ended in a crash on that interstate. We're going to show you the scene from when it was shut down yesterday. Investigators say the chase started in Frederick County on Route 15. Deputies saw a car driving the wrong way in the northbound lanes there, forcing other drivers to swerve out of the way. The chase continued into Montgomery County and ended in that crash on 270. Deputies say everyone in the car was taken into custody. 7:03 developing this morning. One of President Trump's most loyal MAGA allies, who recently had a major fallout with him, is resigning from Congress. We're talking about Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene posting this video on social media. She says she's done. The Georgia Republican writing, quote, "always been despised in Washington, D.C. and never fit in," end quote. The Congresswoman has been a longtime defender of the president, but recently Trump called her a traitor for insisting the release of the Epstein files and for disagreements on some foreign policy matters in healthcare. MTG says her last day in office will be January 5th.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Anthony Chambers, say his name. Anthony Chambers.
The sounds from a vigil outside D.C. police headquarters yesterday. It was to honor the people killed by police officers during President Trump's federal takeover. Now, they say police have killed 3 men in 4 days in the district. Advocates sending a message that there needs to be more accountability. DC News Now's Yamarisa Say was at the service and has more on that growing outrage.
Yeah, well, tonight is both a moment to mourn, but also a demand for change. Dozens say these deaths should have never happened, and they're demanding accountability now.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets.
Frustration and a demand for justice.
As long as we try to combat community violence with more police, all we are going to see is more bodies dropping.
Advocates say they're tired of seeing lives lost at the hands of police.
I really want us to admit that policing and jailing literally doesn't work.
Last Friday, Kevin Booker was shot and killed inside a home after D.C. police say he charged at them with 2 knives. On Sunday, Demetrius Alston was found unresponsive in Metro Transit Police custody at Anacostia Station. And on Monday, David Warren Childs was shot and killed by an MPD officer after police say he reached for a gun after a chase.
Good kid. He always was out, always helping community members. Nobody never had anything bad to say about him. So to be here today and to realize that the police took his life and didn't give him his day in court, didn't give him a chance to tell his side of the story.
Angry. It's funny to me that people are immediately sure that when black people are killed by police that they deserve it.
Many here say they want officers involved to be held accountable.
Demand justice for everybody affected by police violence. We're here to demand an accountability from the police and our elected officials, including and especially the mayor.
In a statement, an official from MPD says the agency is proceeding in accordance with D.C. law for each of these cases. MPD is expected to release the body camera footage of the shooting of David Warren Childs on Monday. Reporting in Northwest, I'm Yamarisa Say, DC News Now.
And that vigil was 1 day after a judge ordered the Trump administration to end the National Guard deployment in D.C. The ruling says that President Trump's takeover illegally intruded on local officials' authority to direct police. The Attorney General for D.C. now calling for all troops to be sent home. The judge did suspend her order for 3 weeks to allow for an appeal. A woman was arrested for killing her elderly mother in Northern Virginia. Fairfax County police say Helena Little stabbed her 79-year-old mother multiple times at her home in McNair and took off. A caretaker found her mother's body on Tuesday. Her daughter was arrested 2 days later. The 31-year-old is charged with second-degree murder and is being held without bond. Investigators are still looking into a motive. A suspect who's been on the run for 2 months, wanted for a deadly stabbing in the district, is finally in custody. Investigators say Sean Conway stabbed a man during a large fight near 14th and U Streets in September. The victim died at the hospital. 3 other people were also hurt. The 49-year-old was arrested in Maryland yesterday. He's now facing murder charges. 7:08, a state trooper was injured in a crash in Fairfax County. It happened on 66 eastbound near the Beltway Friday morning. Now, deputies say the trooper was investigating another crash when he was hit by an SUV. We're told that trooper is expected to be okay. The driver is charged with reckless driving. Happening today, Montgomery County Thanksgiving Parade in Silver Spring. The annual parade begins at Ellswood Drive and Fenton Street, continues to Georgia Avenue, and then on to Silver Spring Avenue. Visitors will enjoy live performances from the Akhmedova Ballet, the Maryland Youth Ballet, cultural dance groups, and high school marching bands. That parade starts in about an hour at 10 a.m. and organizers say it is rain or shine. So that is why it's very important to listen to what meteorologist Brittany Ward has to say right now, because as you get ready to step out the door, I'm sorry, it starts in 2 hours, 3 hours. I thought it was 8 o'clock. Whoa. Starts in 3 hours at 10 o'clock. All right, Brittany, take it away.
I wish I would have caught that because I'm going to be honest, I really was not paying attention.
I thought it was 8
to what you were
o'clock. I really
saying.
thought it was 8 o'clock. Oh, my God. Well, the parade starts at 10, Brittany. So at 10 o'clock, rain or shine?
We do have a slight chance of seeing an isolated shower right around 10 o'clock, but regardless, it's still going to be cloudy as we head through the morning. So heading out, just make sure to take it slow. Not only are we dealing with the rain, but we are also dealing with some patchy fog across the area. We head out to the National Cathedral. You are seeing those overcast gray skies across much of the area, but visibility has started to go down due to that patchy fog. We're sitting at 5 miles here in DC. You're down to 3 there in Hagerstown, and then back off to the west in the higher elevation, Kaiser, Woodstock, we're seeing visibility values down to about a mile. So take it slow when on the roads. The good news is we are going to be tracking dry conditions as we end out the weekend, but more rain to talk about right before Thanksgiving. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, Tosin, up next.